Bichette is 0 for 2. One.
Strung together an inning of some base hits, some big hits, and a big walk from.
And if you're playing good baseball,
Fly ball.
Down inning where your ace pitcher gave up 4 runs in an inning.
Here's Matt Chapman. He started off the 6th innocently enough, right back to Cole, and he slipped trying to get his footing. Foul back. The Yankees at one point had a 15.5 game lead in the American in June 10th. It was 7.5, but that was being built up at the time, not on the way. But if you end up losing this game and then losing tomorrow against the Blue Jays with Manoah, Scherzer and DeGrom. So if you're going to get right, you're going to earn it against the
Boone's comments last night when Meredith asked him about the lead, and he said 8-6.
Ground ball to short. Connor Falefa across the diamond.
Bring us into the clubhouse a little bit as David Phelps will now take over for the Blue Jays.
That's 13 of the last 16, and you understand his sentiment. But John, the bottom line is it was a real bad stretch. So what was it like in that room?
Well, I mean, getting to the playoffs and your mind kind of wanders, but you can't compare before and then. There is no magic button or switch. 1 game, 10 games, it doesn't matter if we're not going to play better than this.
Cabrera punched it. They'll see him Tuesday. There's a strike. 2000 scenario that Paul talked about as Trevino continues. A lot of rings in that room. An awful lot of rings. In fact, they'd won.
I was with Tampa Bay at the time. I think it was we beat you guys up pretty good, right? I think you guys turned it on.
And again, I mean, there was this. You did have something to fall back on, but whether you're an ex-World, and that's what they got to figure out.
And that's another thing for 500. Radar screen, they have played poorly for 25% of the season. You can't dismiss what Falefa. Fouled away.
Maybe they need somebody to blow the harmonica.
4 team. Swing and a miss. IKF. And so he played it louder, and Yogi came stomping down.
It even makes it better, right?
And you see the run differential by month, and in August it's minus 22 where they're. But most people in baseball will tell you, I mean, Tampa Bay just took 2 out of 3. Look at the players that they've lost off that.
Strikeouts in the bottom half, a couple of strikeouts here in the 6th. Get your way back in this thing.
Of the year in the 2nd. 1-2. The Blue Jays hold the 4-1 lead. Strike 3. So over the last 2 to the 7th.
Junior gets thrown out at home, and a
Farinaccio here to pitch the 7th inning.
Flashes,
Gives the Yankees 6 innings on the Cadillac scoreboard, and he leaves on the short end of a.
It's an easy out. The Guerrero, a little number back to the pitcher, was not gloved. Got to get that out with Guerrero, and you cannot walk Jansen.
Deals. Soft ground ball to short. Connor Falefa. And here's Jackie Bradley Jr. Last night a sellout for Susan. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Always scream at the umpire, because how can you call the check swing
Ball and actually see if they swung or not.
So see, Michael, over the when they went check swing or not?
No, you're begging. You're begging so you can see everything.
All right.
You don't think
Good
so?
Point. Good point.
I never. Also, your eyes close at sometimes at the point of.
About that as a catcher, is it something that just naturally happens?
And you see the replays, you don't even realize you're blinking right at the point when you're going to catch it or they're.
Swing and a miss. Another, as Jack said, still plenty of time to make up a 3-run deficit. Top of the order for the Yankees as well on the post-game show. Cadillac game summary: 4-5-1 Blue Jays, 1-8-0 for the Yankees. Pitch inside to LeMahieu. Out twice.
Their lineup can match up with anybody offensively, and
Chopped to short. Charging is Bichette. And here's Andrew Benintendi. Second in the second inning. He grounded out to second. Then he came out with runners on first and third, and flips things up.
See good things happening. See good outcomes happening as a player when you're going through times like this.
2 games with the Yankees, 194 hitter. Three and one. Stream Yankees. And Bass.
I was just thinking what you were saying, Paul, about that here we go again attitude. Hate to put it all on him. He's been doing it all year.
There's a strike from Bass.
Responsibility on his shoulders. I have to be the one come up with that.
0-2.
I'm really staying back and just using right field bleachers like it was his job. Aaron Judge even on a little slide right now, and that is the pitch right there. The
1-2. Swing and a miss.
A little slider off the plate.
There's a strike to Rizzo.
Hitters. There's a slider.
Marlins, as they attempted to bolster their bullpen. Missed it. Went upstairs at the popped up.